most vulgar, most shallow, most revolting. Please, Netflix, no more. Make it stop. She could never go to because it was where Harry's mother Diana died in that horrific car crash. Meghan Markle stands accused of shocking heartlessness after her frail father was caught in a major earthquake, but she didn't seem to care one bit.
Meghan Markle's relationship with her father has long been under public scrutiny, a tension that dates back to the royal wedding fallout in 2018. Thomas Markle's absence and the surrounding media storm left a lasting rift, one that commentators and critics continue to revisit. In moments like this, accusations of indifference ignite instantly, painting her as distant in the eyes of the public. Yet behind the headlines lies a deeper story of family fractures, misunderstandings, and the relentless glare of the spotlight.
Seething Thomas Markle Jr. has told friends that he believes Meghan's extraordinary lack of interest in whether her father was alive or dead was psychopathic.
Thomas Markle Jr.'s words echo a family feud that has simmered for years. He has repeatedly claimed that Meghan distanced herself after the wedding drama, using harsh language to describe her perceived coldness. Whether one believes his perspective or not, it highlights the lasting impact of public scrutiny on private family relationships. Every accusation becomes another chapter in a saga that has captivated the media and fueled the debate over loyalty, duty, and personal choice.
Please, Netflix, no more. Make it stop.
It comes from years of watching Meghan and Harry turn every chapter of their story into another Netflix headline. To him, the new series isn't fresh or inspiring. It's the same glossy narrative wrapped in designer packaging and pushed onto the public again. His "make it stop" cry is really a warning that audiences are growing tired, overwhelmed, and maybe even frustrated by the constant stream of royal rebranding. And whether people agree with him or not, his voice adds fuel to a backlash that keeps getting louder.
Meghan Markle in Paris. Rather more desperate than Emily in Paris and nowhere near as entertaining. It came out of the blue, utterly unexpected.
Her sudden appearance in Paris sparked immediate commentary, blending surprise with scrutiny. Once avoided because of its painful association with Princess Diana's tragic death, the city becomes, for Meghan, a stage of reinvention, highlighting the challenge of balancing personal expression with public expectation. In this tension, Paris transforms from a mere backdrop to a symbol of ambition, grief, and the complicated dance of image management.
Paris didn't ignore Meghan, it simply showed her what she's been missing, the kind of grace that doesn't need an audience.
This observer's take flips the narrative on its head, offering a more reflective lens on Meghan's Paris moment. Instead of the usual headlines about spectacle or PR stunts, it frames her experience as quietly humbling, reminder of what true elegance looks like without cameras or applause. For a public so used to drama and exaggeration, this perspective feels almost poetic, showing that not every royal moment has to be a performance. And in that contrast, the story deepens, revealing the tension between public perception and private reality.
Her trip to Paris, a city she'd previously said she could never go to because it was where Harry's mother Diana died in that horrific car crash, shocked her husband's friends.
Her visit to Paris, a city she once avoided due to its painful association with Diana's tragic death, stunned even those close to Harry. In this moment, the collision of personal history, grief, and reinvention becomes impossible to ignore, revealing just how closely every move she makes is watched and interpreted.
His ambitious wife, meanwhile, remains a palpable fame chaser who comes across as ever more determined to cash in on her semi-regal status. Who wants to be a billionaire?
Meghan Markle's ambition is visible in her media projects and public appearances, a reflection of her determination to shape her own path. Leveraging her semi-royal status, she continues to expand her influence and reach. Every decision becomes part of a larger narrative, one that intertwines ambition, identity, and the modern realities of life in the royal spotlight.
And now, after Harry's horrors with Centre Ballet and African parks, a new charity scandal for Meghan to worry about.
Meghan Markle's role as a global ambassador for World Vision has placed her in the spotlight once again, this time amid troubling reports from the British branch of the charity allegations of a toxic workplace, where complaints of racism, sexism, and homophobia were ignored, have raised questions about oversight and accountability. The controversy adds another layer to the scrutiny surrounding her public engagements, highlighting the challenges of balancing high-profile advocacy with the realities of organizational management.
Ditto Harry, another dim royal who, like his moronic Uncle Andrew, is pathetically puffed up by his regal status.
This pointed observation highlights the ongoing scrutiny of Prince Harry, portraying him as a figure shaped as much by public perception as by his own choices. Comparisons to other royal figures underline the pressure and expectations that come with his status, emphasizing how every action is dissected and magnified. In the royal spotlight, even personal flaws become part of a broader narrative about privilege, reputation, and the consequences of life under relentless observation.
I think I may have witnessed the ghastliest, most grotesque, most vulgar, most shallow, most revolting, most tasteless, most vacuous, and most vainglorious dinner party in history. In short, the worst.
The description captures a dinner party so extreme it seems to defy reason, grotesque, shallow, and extravagantly vain in every detail. It's not just a meal, it's a reflection of the excesses and superficiality that can define life at the very top, where appearances often outweigh substance. In moments like this, private gatherings become emblematic, revealing the disconnect between image and reality, and showing how even a single evening can be magnified into a story of indulgence and spectacle.